Good evening, all of you. Today I am going to discuss the model paper of CBSE Class 10 subject Mathematics. I hope that all you are preparing well. Now let us see the question number 1. The largest number that will divide 398, 436 and 542, leaving remainder 7, 11 and 15 respectively. In this question, the largest number has been asked. If we have to find out the largest number, then in that case we find out the HCF of the given number. Since the given numbers and the largest, when we divide the given numbers by largest number, it leaving remainder 7, 11, 15. In such type of question, first we will subtract the remainder. The HCF will be 398 minus 7, 436 minus 11, 542 minus 15. ठीक, the on simplifying we get 391 here 425 and we will get 527. ठीक, on prime factorization we see that 391 is the factor of 17 into 13, 23. ठीक, and 425 is the factor of 17 into 5 square and 527 is the factor of 17 into 31. The undivisibility, if a number is, we can check the divisibility of the number. First we will check by 3, by 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. ठीक, in order to find out the HCF, we see the common factor. Now the common factor is 17 and then therefore the HCF will be that 17 and so on. ठीक, in second question it has been asked from the AP 11th term, the AP, it has been given the AP. We do not need to find out the common difference of each term. From here we see that the first term is A1 is equal to minus 3 and common A2 is equal to minus 1 by 2. The common difference will be A2 minus A1 and it will be minus 1 by 2 minus 3. The common difference will be equal to, on simplifying we get 5 by 2. Nth term, we have learned the formula of nth term, that An is equal to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Here the value of A1 is equal to minus 3. 11th term, A11 is equal to, the value of n will be 11. The 11 minus 1 and the value of D will be 5 by 2. ठीक, and further simplifying we get 22. The minus 3 plus 10 into 5 by 2 is 5. 25 minus 3 will be 22. That will be the correct answer. Next the question is again on AP. So we say which term of the given AP has been given. It means that the common difference of each term will be the same, and here the nth term has been given. The nth term is equal to 78 and we have learned that the formula of nth term A1 plus n minus 1 into D equal to 78. A1, the value of A1 is 3. Which term? It means it is asking about n term. The n minus 1 and D, the common difference will be 5. That will be 78. From here on calculation we will find out the value of n will be 16. The 16th term of this AP will be 78. Now move to the next question. The sum of digits of a two-digit number is 9. If 27 is added to it, the digits of the number get reversed. The number is the sum of digits का है. Here I want to take an example. Let us suppose we are talking about 23. The 23 can be expressed as 20 plus 3, and 20 can be expressed as 2 into 10 plus 3 into 1. Here 3 is unit digit and 2 is tens digit. So in 3 we have multiplied by 1 and the tens digit is multiplied by 10. Take similarly we assume that let unit digit be x, and tens digit be y. Take now the number will be unit dash tens digit we multiply it by 10, the 10y plus x number will be 10x 10y plus x, and it has been given the sum of two digit number. Two digit matlab it means that the x plus y is equal to 9. Equation number first. If 27 is added to it, matlab if 27 is added to the number, if number 27 is added to the number, the digits of the number reverse. Matlab it means that the unit digit become tens digit and tens digit become the unit digit. X takes place of y and y takes place of x. Here we can write 10x plus y. See? The n is equal to 10y plus x plus 27 is equal to 10x plus y. So from here we can find out the value of x plus y. Here x minus y, x will be get transferred the 9x, and this will also get transferred 9y is equal to 27. The x minus y will be 27. This is equation number 2, and from equation first we say that x plus y will be equal to the 90, and adding why we add, because the coefficient of y are both are opposite sign, and adding we get 2x will be equal to 36 and x is equal to 18. X is equal to 18. Take x will be on adding we get, and oh my god, here from x minus y we get 3. The 2x will be equal to 12, and simplify x gets to 6. Take here taking 9 as a common, and we divide the 27 by 9, it will become 3, and x minus y is equal to 3, x plus y is equal to 9, and adding y get cancelled, 2x will be equal to 12. Therefore here x value of x will be 6, and from equation first y is 6 plus y equal to 9, we can find out the value of y will be 33. Y is the tens digit, the answer will be 36. Answer will be 36. Okay. And in this question has been asked from statistics, mode and mean is given by 7 and 8 respectively, median. So we have learned a formula that mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. By using this formula we can easily find out the median of this given question. Mode is given 7 and 3 into median we have to find out the median. Check median minus 2 mean, minus 2 into 8. The 2 8 is 16 gets transferred. Now median will be here 16 plus 7, it will be 23. The answer will be 23 by 3. This is the right. This is also the question from statistics. Consider the following frequency distribution. One is class mark and another is frequency has been given, and the size of class mark size is 5, because the difference between upper limit and lower limit is 5. Now come to the question, what will be the upper limit of the model class? The model class, the having high frequency is known as model class. The frequency distributions having high frequency. In this table we see that 20 is the highest frequency, so the model class will be will be 15 to 20, and this is known as lower limit and this is known as upper limit, and it has been asked the upper limit will be 20. Okay, the next question, what will be the probability of losing a game if the winning probability is 0.3? So we have learned a formula that probability of occurring event E and probability of not occurring an event E is equal to 1. So it has been given that the probability of winning, but the game is occurring, event is going to be occur. So it has been given 0.3 plus probability of not occurring event E is equal to 1. The probability of not occurring event E is equal to 1 minus 0.7. There 0.3, it will be equal to 0.7. Okay? Then this will be the right answer. Such types of questions are generally asked in CBSE exams for question number 7 and 6. Now 8 questions is also important from the CBSE view. In this question, two identical cubes of side A are joined end to end. The total surface area of the resulting cube. Let us suppose that this is the front view of the cube, one cube and another cube. Both cubes are joined end to end. It means the length will become the 2a. The length will become 2a and height and breadth will remain same. Here the length will be 2a, breadth will be a, and height is equal to a. Now this when two cubes are joined into end, it will form a cuboid. It has been asked the total surface area of cuboid. It has been already mentioned cuboid. We know that the total surface area of cuboid will be 2 times of LB plus BH plus HL. Here 2L, the value of L is 2A, and value of B is equal to A. BA into A plus A into 2A. ठीक, it will become 2A square plus A square plus 2A square. It will form 2 into 4, 5A square. Now the total surface area of resulting cube is equal to 10A square. 10A square is the value of this answer of these questions. Now the question number is from quadratic equation. It has been written equal roots. For equal root we know that discriminant equal to 0, but it is not in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. First we have to convert it, because in place of x it has been given k. The first we convert it in this form, then we equate this standard formula. Then multiplying with k, the x square plus 4kx plus k square minus k plus 2. Now it becomes in the form of this. Here the value of c is k square minus k plus 2, and the coefficient of x b will be the 4k. The for equal roots, we know that discriminant equal to 0. It means b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. The b square, it means the value of b square is equal to 4k. 16k square minus 4, value of a is equal to 1, coefficient of x square is equal to 1. The 1, c k square minus k plus 2 will be equal to 0. So 16k square minus 4k square plus k, 4k plus 8 is equal to 0. Now taking 4 as a common, so we 4k square minus k square plus k plus 2 is equal to 0. 3k square plus k plus 2 is equal to 0. Plus here we multiply minus, it will be minus minus 2. And prime factorization and making factor, we find that k plus 1 and this will be 3k minus 2 will be equal to 0. Here the value of k will be minus 1 and 2 by 3. Here the answer will be minus 1 2 by 3, second option. Now move to the question number 10. Total surface area of solid hemisphere. Solid hemisphere. So we know that this is the hemisphere and the total surface area. In total surface area we also consider the curved surface area of this circular portion. The total surface area of hemisphere is equal to 3 pi r square. 3 pi r square. The answer has been given in terms of pi. Here radius is 7. 7 ka 49. 49 into 3 if we multiply we get 27 to 12 to 14. So 147 pi centimeter square. 147 pi 47 pi centimeter square. Now see question number 11. The volume of two spheres are in the ratio 64:27 and it has been asked the ratio of their surface area. ठीक, that there are two spheres. The let us consider one is this sphere and second is this sphere. Let us suppose that the volume of this sphere is V1 and volume of this sphere is V2. So V1 by V2 is equal to 64 divided by 27, and we know that the volume of, let us suppose the radius is R1, this radius is R2. So 4 by 3 pi R1 cube divided by 4 by 3 pi R2 cube. 4 by 3 pi get cancelled. The ratio of R1 cube by R2 cube is R2 cube will be 64 by 27. Then we say that R1 by R2 will be equal to, this is the cube of 4 by 3. ठीक, and the ratio of surface area, the S1 by S2. The surface area of sphere is 4 pi R1 square. See, 4 pi R2 square. 4 pi get cancelled. R1 it means R1 by R2 का whole square. R1 by R2 का whole square and it will be 16 by 9. 16:9. This is the answer. And the next question is from trigonometry. It has been written that 2 sin A is equal to 2 sin A. ठीक, if we know the formula of sin 2A in class 11, you will study about sin 2A. The formula of sin 2A is 2 sin A into cos A. It will be equal to 2 sin A. Here 2 sin A get R. We can say that taking it into left hand side, 2 sin A cos A minus 2 sin A is equal to 0. 2 sin A taking common, the cos A minus 1 equal to 0. If cos A minus 1 equal to 0, the value of cos A will be 1 and the cos A will be 1 only if the value of A is 0, and equating the angle A will be equal to 0. And from here we can also say that the 2 sin A will be equal to 0. It means sin A equal to 0. The sin A will be 0, so it will equal to sin 0, and from here we can also calculate the value of A equal to 0. Okay. Here the √3 tan x minus 1 equal to 0, and we have to find out the value of sin square x minus cos square x. The first of all here we find out the value of x. The √3 on simplifying we get tan x is equal to 1 by √3. Minus 1 get transfer plus 1, and √3 has been multiplied, it gets divided, and the value of tan x is equal to 1 by √3 only when the value of x will be 30 degree. From here we say that the value of x is 30 degree. Here value of x is 30 degree, and now we put the value of x in this equation. Sin square 30 degree minus cos square 30 degree. ठीक, it means that sin 30 1/2 का होल स्क्वायर माइनस 130 √3/2 का होल स्क्वायर and it remain 1/4 minus 3/4. It means denominator are same. The numerator gets subtracted directly and it will be minus 2/4 and that will be equal to minus 1/2. Minus 1/2 is the answer. Okay. Now the next question is from coordinate geometry. It has given the distance of the point. Let us suppose that this is the point P from the x-axis. In such type of question, we draw the x and y-axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis, and both axes intersect at O, which is known as origin, and the coordinate of origin is 0, 0. So let us suppose that this is x distance, this is y distance. So the point will be lie in the first quadrant. P is equal to 4, 7, 4, 7, and the 4 here it will be the 4 and here it will be the 7. It will ask this distance of point P from x-axis. Distance, this is x-axis, this is point P. Then the distance of point P from x-axis will be 7. It will be 7, and the distance of point P from y-axis will be equal to 4. Remember such type of questions. And next question is from statics again. The arithmetic mean has been given. Using some AP, sum of n terms, we can find out arithmetic mean. Arithmetic means it means it generally asks about mean, average. The arithmetic mean is equal to sum of observation divided by total number of observation. Here sum of observation it has been given 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus ... plus n divided by total number of observation is n. So if we apply AP, the first term is A1, common difference is 1, nth term is n, number of term is also n. So we can directly find out sum of n term, n/2 first term, last term, n/2 first term is 1, last term is n. So it will be n into n plus 1 divided by 2 by n. By 2n, n get cancelled. The answer will be n plus 1 divided by 2. First one is the correct answer. And the perimeter of right angle triangle is 60 centimeter. Hypotenuse is 25. To find the area of triangle, the first of all we draw a diagram. Let us suppose this is a right angle triangle ABC and angle B is 90 degree, and the perimeter has been given. Perimeter it has been given. It means that AB plus BC plus CA it will be equal to 60 centimeter. Hypotenuse is 25. The value of AC is 25. The AB plus BC plus 25 is equal to 60. Here we say that AB plus BC will be equal to 25 gets subtracted 40, 35. It will be equal to the 35. Now let us suppose this is x. This is x and this is y. See? So this is right angle triangle. The area will be half base is equal to x and height is equal to y. The xy divided by 2. We have to find out the value of only xy. How the xy will become? So let us suppose AB is equal to y and BC is equal to s. By Pythagoras theorem we can say that x square plus y square is equal to hypotenuse 25 square. That will be equal to 625, and x square plus y square can be written in the terms of perfect square. The x plus y whole square minus x plus y whole square minus 2xy is equal to 625. 625, and the value of x plus y here, AB is equal to y plus x is equal to 35. Equation number first. Then this will be 35 square minus, and it get transferred from here 625, it will be 2xy. The square of 35 is 1225 minus 625 is equal to 2xy, and to get simplification the value of xy will be 300. If we put the value of 3xy here, we can find the area A will be equal to 150 centimeter square. 150 centimeter square is the right answer. Again, from the circle, in the given figure, the area of segment PAQ area of segment, it has been written minus segment. So we see that this is 90 degree. It means that OPAQ is a quadrant. If we subtract the area of triangle from quadrant, we can get the area of segment. It has been 90. Theta is 90. Quadrant is the 1/4 part of the circle. So area of segment area of segment PAQ will be equal to area of quadrant minus area of triangle POQ. area of quadrant मतलब pi r square by 4 minus area of triangle half base into height. It has base into height. This is 90 degree, the right angle triangle. In case of right angle triangle, in order to find out the area, we can use the formula half base into height. Now the answer has been given in terms of pi. The radius is here from center to the boundary length is known as radius, here A, and this also has been given A. So pi by 4 A square minus 1 by 2, base is A into A. The 1 by 2 taking 4 as common, A square by 4, it means A square, and 2 gets divided, the pi minus it will be 2. It means here A square by 2 has been, A square by 4 has been taken common out, and that here 2 will be, and taking LCM here 2 will become, here will be the 2, and the answer will be A square by 4 pi minus 2. In the given figure, from similar triangles, similarity has been asked. It has been given that AB is parallel to QR. AB is parallel to QR. It means Thales theorem has been given. The AB is parallel to QR, so we can say that directly PAB triangle PAB is similar to triangle PQR. It has been asked the length of PB. So this answer, that the length of parallel has been given. It means that both triangles are similar. The parallel, this one is equal to this one angle will be equal to this. Since corresponding angle P is common, the both triangles are similar by triple A condition. So from here we can write PA divided by PQ will be equal to AB divided by QR is equal to PB divided by PR. So here we can say that the length of, and this will also be equal to AB length is 3 and QR length is 9. PB length has been asked, the PB, and this is equal to PR 6. 3 3 is 9, 3 2 is 6. The length of PB is equal to 2 centimeter. In this way, questions based on similarity can be found out by using this criteria. So here 2 centimeter is equal to right answer is right answer. Now moves to the region assertion. If the circumference of a circle is 88 centimeter, its radius is 14 centimeter. The circumference we know that 2 pi r is equal to 88. 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 88. If 44 2 times the r will be 14 centimeter. Here the assertion is correct. Now the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference of the circle. Region is also correct and both are the correct explanation. Here option A will be the correct. Now move to the question number 20. The graph y is equal to fx is shown in figure for the polynomial x. Number of zeros is 3. When any graph touches or cut the x-axis, the number of it gives the number of 0. Here it has cut the x-axis at this point, and this point it has been touched and this touched. The number of zeros will be 3, and assertion is true. The maximum number, the number of 0 of polynomial fx is the number of points of which fx cuts or touches the x-axis. The region is absolutely correct, and the option is both region and region are both assertion and region are correct, and region is the correct explanation of assertion. A will be the right answer. In this way we can solve the objective problems of CBSE